Today, we're diving into the realm of law and order, but with a twist. We're exploring 12 of the most bizarre and unusual laws from around the world that might just leave you scratching your head. From banning certain activities to protecting the most unexpected things, these laws are sure to surprise you. So, without further ado, let's get started. Our first stop is Singapore, where chewing gum is strictly prohibited. In an effort to keep public spaces clean, the country imposed a ban on chewing gum in 1992, except for therapeutic purposes like dental or nicotine gum. Penalties for breaking certain import rules can reach up to $15,000 and 2 years in prison for repeat offenders. In France, there's a law that effectively forbids schools from offering ketchup with any food, except French fries. This unusual rule aims to preserve French culinary heritage and promote healthier eating habits among children. The problem must have been fairly significant for kids to choose fast food over their own famously delicious French cuisine. Heading to Italy, specifically Heraclea, where building sandcastles on the beach is outlawed. The local authorities believe it disrupts the natural beauty of the coastline and can even pose safety hazards. The principal reason given for the law, however, is that sandcastles block the passage along the beach. In Japan, companies must legally measure the waistlines of their employees who are over 40 years old. This law aims to curb obesity and promote a healthier workforce, though it has received its fair share of criticism. Any male employee whose waistline measures more than 85 centimeters must receive exercise and diet plans from their employer. In Thailand, it's against the law for drivers, male or female, to operate a vehicle without a shirt on. This regulation is intended to promote road safety and maintain decency on the streets in the land of smiles. Whether this rule was truly necessary to prevent such a practice in the first place remains unknown. Visiting ancient sites in Greece? Leave your high heels at home. There's a law prohibiting the wearing of high heels at historic monuments to prevent damage to the ancient structures. From a basic, logical perspective, this makes perfect sense, since tourism is one of the country's biggest industries and they obviously want to preserve the attractions. Heading to Venice, Italy, where it's illegal to feed pigeons. The city originally enacted a ban on feeding these common birds everywhere except at Piazza San Marco, one of the city's top spots for tourists. However, since this merely caused the pigeons to congregate in that one area instead, Venice decided to completely ban this activity in 2008. Fines for getting caught breaking the rule start at $80 and can go much higher. In Canada, there's a peculiar law that prohibits dragging a dead horse down the street. Or, down Yonge Street in Toronto, to be specific. And only on Sundays, to be even more specific. Originally enacted to maintain public hygiene and public decency for Sunday churchgoers, it's one of those laws you hope never to need. This next strange law is technically no longer in effect, however, its relatively recent enactment and repeal granted it a spot on this list. In 1996, Alabama instated a law that made it illegal to organize bear wrestling matches. This law was put in place to protect both humans and animals from harm, but was repealed along with a number of other obsolete laws in 2015. There are, however, stronger laws in existence in the state that protect animal rights. Naming your child in Sweden isn't as straightforward as you might think. Parents must adhere to strict naming laws, ensuring names don't cause embarrassment or discomfort for the child. It is necessary for new parents to submit their chosen name to the government for approval within 3 months of birth. It is generally considered poor planning to run out of fuel in your vehicle. This is doubly true on the German Autobahn, where it is illegal to stop on the highway, as it can cause dangerous situations. There are some exceptions for unpreventable circumstances, but letting your tank run empty is not one of them. Make sure to fuel up before hitting the highway or you could end up with fines. Lastly, in the UK, it's illegal to handle salmon under suspicious circumstances. This curious law is part of a broader set of regulations protecting the integrity of the fishing industry. It is essentially an anti-poaching law, but its wording awards it a spot on this list. And there you have it. 12 strange laws from around the world that prove just how diverse legal systems can be. Which one surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more quirky facts and content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.